Hello guys, welcome back to another Kyle Maker Show video, and today I'm going to do a review for Resident Evil on Netflix. So, thank you guys for staying along on this journey so far for the past many years of me doing Netflix reviews, and it's going to be my honor to do a review for this show. I love watching all the old Resident Evil movies in the past, and we're not going to see any more for a very long time, so that's probably why Netflix decided to make a series on their platform. And I gotta say, I've been watching all the episodes. I'm on the very last one, and it's an hour and 3 minutes. So after I'm done watching this, I'll be sure to give you guys an honest and a great review for it. And I gotta say, it's really good so far. And before I continue on, if you guys are new, if you guys are just popping in, and you guys don't know exactly what I do, and if you guys are just are returning subscribers, basically what I normally do is I don't just do reviews for Netflix as it applies, so I go see movies in theaters. Sometimes I do trailer reactions, and sometimes I would do like, theory videos, unboxing videos, and gaming videos, which I haven't done any of those in a long little while. But just stay tuned for the near future, because I am thinking about a theory for X-Men, about Charles Xavier. I'm still thinking about that particular theory. Don't know when exactly when I'm going to do it, but just stay tuned for that future video. But yeah, so today I'll be doing a review for Resident Evil, so this does take place a long time ago, during the events of the old Raccoon City, because they do mention it in the show. So I don't know if it's like the old Resident Evil movies, or like that one movie that came out in theaters, Return to Raccoon City. I am not sure if it's taking place during that or the old movies. So I'm thinking it's probably the very old movies, I would think. Because during the show, they actually mentioned about COVID. So I'm not sure if it's like, okay, is it, back and like all the ones with Malia Jovovich, or the Resident Evil Return to Raccoon City movie. Which I haven't really seen that movie yet, but I need to get my butt going and actually watch that movie. But anyways, I'll talk to you guys a little soon after I watch it, and then I'll give them my honest reviews for what I think about the last episode, and catch you guys just a little later. Hey guys, so welcome back to another part of the video. So I've officially finished with Resident Evil Episode 8. I'm kind of surprised there's only like 8 episodes for this whole season. I know there could have been like maybe 2 more episodes, like 9 and 10, but I'm pretty sure they didn't want to stretch it further enough for like how everything escalated throughout the show. But anyways, I really liked how they went with the direction of this, series, and I did like the fact, when I said earlier, where how they mentioned parts of of the real life in here, out in the real world, where they mentioned about COVID, they mentioned about other things, and all the stuff they went through. So I kind of like how they threw the real world experience to the show. And it's like, oh, it's like COVID and yada yada and all that stuff. But it's just like, okay, I thought that was kind of cool how they spun some of the real life into the mix of Resident Evil, and I just like how they escalate that in the series. But anyways, from the beginning, we get introduced by a whole bunch of new characters. But one particular character that they did reintroduce from the old series, Albert Wesker. So, if you guys didn't know, Albert Wesker is actually supposed to be, I've been hearing from a lot of Resident Evil fans that when they first saw Albert Wesker, he's supposed to be, how am I supposed to say this? He's supposed to be, Caucasian. So, he wasn't really supposed to be African American, but I guess the creator of Resident Evil wanted to do something completely different and have him be African American. But now there's a whole bunch of people just saying oh, I don't know why they changed it. He was supposed to be white, in the books and the other old show, and they had to switch his freaking color of his skin, yada yada. But that's just life. I mean, we're trying to expand other characters characteristics for other characters out there and change like their sex or their like their sexuality or their culture or their race. And yeah, I mean, just be quiet out there. I mean, they're like just expanding their horizons here with certain characters. So I did like the fact that they brought back some like a certain one character, Albert Wrestler, and then not only of that, there was another character where there was a clone named Bert. So I thought it was kind of cool how there was two people at the same time, and there were more clones of Albert Wesker, and but they all died due to the fact they were trying to like they were trying to expose like Umbrella, but then there was two left, Bert and Albert. But yeah, so basically the show is focused on two people in particularly, a girl named Jade, and another girl named Billy. So Billy got bitten by a sick dog in the beginning of the show, and she was showing symptoms that she was slowly somewhat changing in a way, but not really, because apparently the virus that was in the dog when she got bit, she wasn't really turning all like all her skin was getting all freaking disfigured, and she was fucking like looking like ugly and turning to zombie, but she didn't. So apparently Billy and Jade were actually, how do I say this? They were actually experimentally bred in a lab kind of thing, somewhat. But they were actually both twins. I think I'm getting that right, I believe. Because Albert Wesker was actually the father of these two girls. And I think... Don't get me wrong if I don't get all the information right, because I have been watching the show since the whole week, and I just watched the last episode today. Because I watched all the episodes on Thursday, then I waited to do this. I waited to watch this episode till it's now for you guys. So don't just get me wrong if I don't remember everything from all the other episodes. But during the process, I actually like the fact that in each episode it goes by Jade. In the future, there's zombie apocalypse is back, and there's new Raccoon City, and then they mentioned the old Raccoon City, like how the T virus infected everybody. It's almost spread across the world, but the Umbrella was able to contain it. And the girl that restarted Umbrella, basically she the person that started Umbrella was her grandfather, and she said that she didn't want to be the old Umbrella and actually fix things in order to not have like something will happen again. She created this drug named Joy in order to bring happiness and take anxiety away from people and actually stay happy. So during the process, the Joy pill still has some side effects. So whenever somebody takes this Joy, they show a whole bunch of weird symptoms, and they do tests on animals like dogs, rabbits, bunnies, rats, mice, and they all do the same systems, how they turn into a zombified version of themselves, which how that dog was, in the beginning that bit Billy, and Billy didn't have no, other reaction. The virus was minimizing in her cells because the cells was fighting back to kill the virus. So basically, they're trying to figure out how she was able to not, turn into a vicious, like zombified like person, because the cells in her body was finding a way with the Joy virus or some sorts. And the Joy pill still has like a whole bunch of problems. And what was her name? Yeah, there we go, Evelyn. So Evelyn is the new head of Umbrella, and basically she wants to be the future and change things from way back then. So yeah, but a lot of things, Umbrella is still getting hate from a lot of people, and Jade, she knows that Umbrella is doing bad things behind their father's back, meaning Albert Wesker, and it's just like a lot of things happen, and then I like how it does flashbacks between the future, past, showing us like what happened in the past, like how everything got caused, like what causes zombie apocalypse again. And during the last episode, episode 8, it actually explained everything. Because I kept on waiting, because I was like, for each episode, I was waiting to say, okay, what causes the new zombie apocalypse? Like, in the future, everyone's in zombies again. So, what caused it? So, it's the joy pill, right? So, it's like, what? So, say, how did everyone get infected? So, because at the very end of episode 8, it's like an hour and 3 minutes long, just giving you guys a little heads up here. And I'm not trying to spoil everything, but the show's been out for a good week and a half now. So I think a lot of people have been doing theories, and I did already their breakdowns. But there was this creature in this like cryo-like stasis like tank, kind of like, you know, Star Wars wise, so how, you know, Darth Vader would be like, you know, healing from this bacta tank, but it was not really a bacta tank. It was more like a stasis tank where it was stasing this creature within, where it had these like sharp, like freaking nails. I was like, holy crap! But I'll get to that part. I'll get to that part in a minute. And like I said, throughout the entire all the episodes, it focuses on these two girls, Jade and Billy. Mostly Jade for all the episodes. She's just during the process, she is trying to live her life, trying to survive through the zombie apocalypse, and she's trying to expose Umbrella for what they did, and she's trying to figure out ways to how to cure the virus. And she figures something out to live with zombies in the real life. So she was able to make this. She was able to sever this one zombie's head in this previous episode, or this zombie was able to control other zeros. And apparently, that's what they call the regular zombies as zeros, because they're what did Jay say? They're like open-minded, and they don't really follow any other zombies. But apparently, there's this zombie they called Mother Zero, and this Mother Zero will be a girl, will be a woman zombie, right? And she was able to control other zeros with her. What was her scent or something like that, or smell? She was able to control other zeros around her and tell them what to do. So Jade, on the other hand, decapitated her, took the head, took it to this boat where survivors are, and she experiments like ways like how to interact with that ability to how to how to make a serum, or maybe some sort of airborne spray to petrify other zombies from not attacking them, to blind them from humans. So she was able to create this spray substance. She sprayed it on herself in episode 7, and she was able to bring a zero on the boat. And when she sprayed it, the zombie wasn't really looking at her. The zombie was just But when Jade's daughter, because apparently she has a kid named Bea, or B, because it's B-E-A, so Bea, B. She always says B or Bea or whatever. So Bea, she turns up right behind her mother, and the zombie sees her, and she goes berserk. So basically, that substance that spray substance that she made worked. So, and then in the last episode, she was able to run through a pile of freaking zombies trying to get back to the boat, and they didn't even freaking react, didn't even freaking pounce at her. So whatever she did was able to make herself hidden from the zombie vision. So basically, she's trying to figure out a way to keep the humans hidden from the zombie eye, so they can restart themselves in the new civilization. So that's basically what they're trying to go for, and trying to relive their lives from, go back to the way it was a long time ago. So, yeah, that's basically what the Jade's entire plan is for the entire show. She's trying to figure out, she's trying to, make notes, how the zeros interact, or how if their mutations are gonna go, are they gonna grow even bigger. Speaking of mutations, not even the joy pill, I don't think the joy pill actually makes people into zombies. I think it just makes people happier and stuff like that. Just like how Evelyn, they actually introduced, the gays lesbian community in the show, because Evelyn, the head of Umbrella, is actually married to a woman. So there's this guy named Simon, and he has two moms, and Evelyn is one of them, and there's this one other person. So Evelyn gave her wife a joy pill, and she was cooking dinner, and when she cut herself, she didn't even feel anything. She was just like, it's like, oh, I didn't mean to do that. And she's like, Mom, you can't. And Simon was like, Mom, you can't feel that. I was like, feel what? I just feel so happy. So I guess that joy pill eliminates pain when you're on that drug. She didn't even feel nothing. She didn't go something like that. So whatever that pill does, it actually nummifies the pain's nerves in somebody's body, and it just keeps them like happy and motivated, and I guess I guess that's what the pill does basically, I guess. But I don't think that joy pill actually caused people to turn into zombies. Maybe, I have no idea for sure, but I think it does still have some side effects. So there's a lot of things that Umbrella are trying to fix, and they're trying to make the thing perfect. But when they test it on animals, it goes different on the animals. And there's this, like I said, when I get back to, so I'm mumbling here. But so that's what it does to creatures, but they're still trying to perfect it so it wouldn't do it to humans. But so during the process, like I said earlier, there's this creature in this tank, right? So like I said before, and I guess they were trying to, use the joy thing on this person, but it ended up mutating this guy with like long fingernails. And during the process of the last episode, Bert, Albert, and the two girls tried to escape from Umbrella's hands, but Albert, on the other hand, stayed behind and made a chemical bomb, and it blew up Umbrella. And during the process, this creature came out from the rumble, and I think that's probably how everyone got turned into zombies, because he got released from that tank. So I think that's probably how it got started, as from that weird creature thing. And I guess we'll probably see him probably in the next season, probably, most likely. So things are going to get real in the show. But yeah, I did love the show. It was great. I mean, I love where it's going. But it's just like, there was just certain things like a lot of people are saying, like, why they had to change, Albert Wrestler's appearance to be, instead of being Caucasian, he's actually African American. So people, come on, just keep your comments and your freaking negative negativity down below. It's like there's certain things they do have to change in order to appease the other people's and bring other new people to the Resident Evil franchise. But for me, I don't really care, because I'm not really into Resident Evil a lot like other people do. I mean, my best friend Wes, he absolutely loves Resident Evil, so he probably knows more about it than probably I do. But so nothing else I really want to mention about the show. But either way, the virus does make animals like caterpillars, crocodiles, and certain other creatures to mutate into giant creatures. Like in the last episode, oh my god, a zombie big crocodile. I'm just like, holy crap. I was like, holy crap, that thing is ugly. Oh, until you guys get to that episode, you'll be like, holy crap, it's Godzilla. No, it's not Godzilla, it's just a zombified crocodile. But the interesting fact about that thing is, it was chasing Jade's daughter B, but when it got very close, it laid down and snuggled right beside her. I was like, wait a minute, why did it do it? Isn't it not a zombie, a crocodile? Why did it not eat her? So, when, apparently, in the previous few episodes, like in episode 8, Billy actually survived, is actually now working with Umbrella. And she saw the crocodile lay next to Jade's daughter and didn't really do anything. And so when Billy says that to Jay while Billy shot Jay right in the freaking groin or the tummy area. She actually mentioned that to Jay. She's like, why didn't that crocodile eat or chomp on your daughter? So basically, I think she knew it was like, you must have worked on your daughter in order to immune from the zombie vision or something like that, I guess, or immune to the presence of other zombies. So maybe, I don't know for sure, but I would love to see what will happen during that process, like how that happened. I was like, wait, how did that crocodile lay down and just like relax right beside her Bea? That's an interesting question in theory. But yeah, so for the rating for the show, guys, I think I'm probably just gonna give it a I think I'll give it like a 3.8 out of 5. I mean, I did really like the show, but there were some things I think they should have like paced more. Like they probably should have stopped with the visions like 2 episodes ago. And maybe I don't know for sure, but I mean they could probably die that down a little bit more. I don't know, but I sure hope in the next episode they probably won't show more visions. But either way, I did like how they were pacing that with each episode, like showing us like what happened in the past, what caused everything, showing us in the future, bumping us in between, and how Belly and Jade were just like twin sisters, but during the process they're slowly turning apart because how she got bit, and Jade was feeling worried that she was gonna leave her, and sister things, right? So. But yeah, either way, I really liked how it ended, and we all know that weird creature inside that tank is probably the reason why everyone started getting infected and turning into zombies. So I guess we got to see who that specific person was, or who he was before he got turned into a weird creature. Maybe I'm just thinking. It actually got to my mind. He never got shown, but there was an original Albert Wesker before a long time ago, so I don't know if it's him or not, but it's just a theory in my head. I was like, that'd be kind of weird. It's like, would that be the original Albert Wesker? I don't know. But anyways, that concludes my show. Thank you guys for watching, and if you guys want to see more different videos in the near future, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell so you guys get notified. And probably tomorrow, I'll probably do another video. Probably for another certain show on Netflix that has kung fu fighting, that has a big panda with a giant ego. Yes, I'm talking about Kung Fu Panda and the Dragon Knight. So if you guys want to see that review, wait till tomorrow. So thank you guys for watching, and that concludes it for everything. And probably after that, I'm not sure what I'm going to do for another future video, but just stay tuned. And probably